Territory Sports, sponsored by your local Ford stores.
Thank you very much, Stevens cheerleaders. Nice job by them. Now, the Spearfish football team rolled past Mitchell 42-16 last week after a long delay. Noah was there to improve to 2-1 on the season.
Yes, that's right, Vic. And tonight, the Spartans tried to pick up another big win against Aberdeen Central. Spartans taking on Aberdeen Central Eagles tonight at Lyle Hare Stadium. Spartans knocking on the door to the end zone, and Thomas Hughes finds Jack Coetta for the touchdown to put Spearfish up 7. And check this out, the Spartan student section was going crazy for that. 3rd and long here, and the Spartans have about 21 yards to go, and Hughes would roll out of the pocket and gets a huge gain to pick up the first down. Now that play would set up this next play. Hughes again would just toss it forward to Carson Sayer, who gets it to the end zone for a touchdown, and Spearfish ran away with this game, winning 21-6. Vic has some highlights from a big game in Sioux Falls.
I do know a top-ranked Sioux Falls Lincoln taking on 3rd-ranked Sioux Falls Jefferson. Lincoln gets the ball first. They have a nice drive down the field that's capped off by this guy, Brady Schaefer, best quarterback in the state, rolls out, hits Devontae Wilson in the end zone. That made it 7-0 Patriots. Jefferson marches right down the field and responds. Kaysen Mediger fits this one through the window, finds Jace Unzine as the Cavs tie it up at 7, but Lincoln would fire back. After the first play after the kickoff, Schaefer launches it deep, finds Lewison Akasi. He takes off. He goes into the house for the touchdown, and this was a good game. Lincoln outlasts Jefferson in the shootout, 57-36. Hot Springs picked up a 55-6 victory over Lakota Tech. Belfouche earned its first win of the season, getting past Lee Deadwood 36-22. St. Thomas More stays unbeaten with a 50-0 victory over Custer. Rapid City Christian wins a tight game against Chamberlain. First win for the Cobbets, 16-12. And the 9-man ranks, New Underwood knocked off Jones County 34-12. Hill City stays unbeaten with a big 60-6 victory over Faith tonight. Harding County Bison gets a win and knocking off Lemon McIntosh 58-16. Phillip defeated Kadoka 31-14. Now the South Dakota Mines football team will try to pick up its first win of the season tomorrow when it plays at New Mexico Highlands. The Hardwalkers came up on the short end last week, falling to Upper Iowa 58-14. Mines quarterback Baker Gage did throw for 261 yards and a pair of touchdowns, but also had 3 interceptions. With an 0-3 record, the Hardwalkers are determined to get things turned around against the Cowboys, but it won't be easy as New Mexico Highlands has gotten off to an impressive 2-0 start. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock tomorrow in Las Vegas, New Mexico. We heard from Black Hills State coach Josh Bresky yesterday. Yellow Jackets playing at Fort Lewis tomorrow. Yellow Jackets and Hardwalkers both looking for win number 1. Now, Noah, tell us about some volleyball.
Yeah, BH Volleyball lost to Fort Lewis 3-0 today. But Mines Volleyball, they picked up their first win against Western Colorado, winning 3-0.
All right, the Black Hills State and Mines Volleyball teams both going to be at home next weekend. All right, couple more scores for you. In football, Lyman knocks off Bennett County 38-20. Winnebago defeated Mapialuta in all nations action 55-22. High school volleyball tonight, Sioux Falls Jefferson over Central 3-0. And on the ice, the Badlands Sabres fall to Gillette 5-2. Sabres at home against Gillette tomorrow. What'd you think of those atmospheres out there at Spearfish and Sturgis tonight, Noah?
Up in Spearfish, it was packed. I mean, you all saw the student section. It was packed. Might have been the biggest student section I've ever seen. Sturgis, same way. Big student section. The vibes were up high. Even though Sturgis didn't get the win, the vibes were there, and it was just awesome to feel that in the arena, the stadium.
The Spartans and the Scoopers both turning in good seasons. Believe it or not, we're halfway done. This is the halfway point of the regular season for high school football. Going to be a fun race to the playoffs. All right, we got college football tomorrow all day here on ABC as well as over on Fox. Plenty of good games to watch. That's all for us. Have a great weekend.